What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy dMillionaire. Look, we back with another video. And as y'all can tell from the title, we got South Carolina versus Duke, number 3 versus number 8, SEC versus ACC challenge. And look, y'all, it should be a good one. All of the highlights I found started with South Carolina in like the middle of the first quarter. So for whatever reason, they didn't want to show the beginning game. Like I watched this highlights. They had the ACC Digital Network highlights. They started like halfway through the video. So I guess this is where we're going to start, like midway through the first quarter. South Carolina up 17-6. Let's get to it. And I think Ashton Watkins just scored too, but let's get to it. Oh yeah, Malaysia.
Coach Peck, they had struggled with slow starts this season. They did, and in the first 5 minutes, have subbed out all 5 starters, a fresh 5 in, as Duke tries to find its way through the South Carolina defense. Jaden Donovan driving, misses the shot. Rebound by Toby Fournier, another top freshman who was number 10 overall.
Travel.
And there's a travel.
Dang, they calling everything, boy.
Yeah, because South Carolina definitely has a height advantage in this game. Maddie McDaniel!
Bugger.
Well, she had to watch footage because she probably
got Tesla.
Yeah, she's a baby.
One.
Offensive foul against Tessa Johnson.
That's an offensive
foul. Fournier, who's number 10 overall in this year's freshman class.
Now, I like this freshman for Duke.
Look at her battle underneath, too.
Oh,
with a bit of an ankle injury earlier in the season, but back and obviously ready to go. They haven't scored in 2 minutes. Okanawa kicks to the corner to Janessa Cotton, who is the leading scorer for Duke, is on the bench with a foul. 2 ranked opponents in K-State. Then they took Oklahoma, a team that returned all 5 starters, to overtime and won that game.
Well, Oklahoma's a team with still score action.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
I swear, I feel like every time Pow Pow shoot, it be cash. Maybe it's because I'm watching highlights, but it just look good though every time she shoot, bro.
Jesus with the jumper. And the Gamecocks are
she give me like Sabrina vibes, bro. Like, I feel like every shot she shoot is good. Like, hell, Caitlin even give me them type of vibes. Like, everything I feel like every time she shoot it, Paige a good example. Like, every time she shoot it is good for me, bro. Like, the bucket. That's how I feel about Pow Pow though, for real. Like, every time she pull it, it's cash. Tessa too, I ain't gonna lie. Tessa, like, it's certain players I feel like when they pick their spot, so well that every time they shoot it is good. It's cash. What's up? Yeah, South Carolina beating the brakes off of them though. Pow Pow. That's not an offensive foul. They call an offensive foul on Tessa, but they don't call it that. That don't even make sense.
The 2-run in the first quarter to jump ahead. Fagan, the kick to the corner.
Malaysia.
Riley, no. Jordan Wood elevates at the free throw line, won't get the roll. South Carolina, 62%. High-low. Fagan to Chloe Kitts. Hands of Ashlyn Jackson. Mayer. Thomas. Full team effort for Duke.
So they can get themselves right back into this game.
Defense has been the cornerstone of this program for Kitts. Wood, swish. Jordan Wood, who between the two on the airplane on the way here.
Talking junk, but Coach Lawson said it was respectful. Yes.
Trash talk. Jackson using the screen. Donovan hitting Delaney. Thomas cutting to the basket.
Play composed and you'll get the shots that you want.
There's going to be a 4.
The defense has spread and given Duke room to work. But Duke had 12.
Inside to Joyce Edwards. Freshman to freshman. Looks pretty good. Tessa Johnson too much. And this is going to stay with South. She said growing up, there were no sports allowed.
Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick interviews with UNC. What the fuck? Belichick trying to... My nigga Belichick trying to come back to coaching. I ain't gonna lie, that's interesting.
And this is going to stay with South. She said growing up, there were no sports allowed unless she got good grades. So she works really hard in the
You
classroom.
got kids?
What'd she say she was? A nerd.
Yeah, a little nerd.
An assist to turnover ratio.
Yes, she is.
That's a 7. She has a 7.
She's had 3 games without a turnover. Akanawa, Pow feeding Edwards. Back to Pow, right down Main Street. Oh, the answer.
Bounce pass to Pow cutting to the basket.
By the way, those were the first points for Reagan Richardson of Duke. Give me that basketball. Watkins.
No, I'm just not even gonna. You're picking up full court.
Joyce
Okay.
Edwards.
All right, now South Carolina going another. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Duke. It just look like y'all like y'all bringing in South Carolina at that wrong time. Like South Carolina not bullshit no more, bro. That L they took.
Fagan now.
I don't think they taking too many more, bro. No time soon. I don't think they,
Watkins,
especially at the
Chloe
crib.
Pitts, Joyce Edwards.
Yeah, they lost on the road. You gotta think South Carolina's on the road. I don't think they gonna give up one at the crib no time soon, bro. I ain't gonna cap. They in that one bag right now.
1 of 2. Fagan back to Raven Johnson. Loses control, somehow
Cash.
finds Tahina Pow, and she crushes it.
I told y'all, bro.
Jackson, Chloe
Every
Pitts
time you
with the
shoot
hard
is good.
edge. Back to her assignment as the bucket knock.
Because when South Carolina's
got
allowed the
Fagan.
ball to get right there, forget about it.
And Fagan just Richardson, the National Player of the Week, short on the shot. And possession arrow pointing to South. Forcing a turnover, Chloe Kitts will finish the play.
Good.
You can hold yourself accountable.
Verbalizes that and then seeing it on the floor. That's what stood out to Dawn Staley. A WBCA honorable mention All-American last season, her first season at South Carolina.
Oh,
Ooh, hit the deck hard.
wants to get in there and mix it up with the strongest ones.
Good move. Flip through.
Pow back to Kitts. Showing off that
This morning.
Let's go. The rebound, the putback.
This is a nephew's just adored him.
100% of your donation going directly to cancer. Duke forcing the turnover off of the inbounds with their press.
Turnovers.
South Carolina okay to play fast if they're scoring,
Malaysia.
but also fine to slow it down and play in the half court. De Jesus covered up by full.
My dog Malaysia been struggling a little bit.
Pulls up for the jumper a bit too much, but the
I've been
rebound,
noticing
the
that she's
putback
been
in
struggling a
midair
little
from
bit.
Jaden Don- 7-0 run for the Blue Devils. Maddie McDaniel. She's got 6 points this quarter.
The energy that she plays with, and she's constantly running the floor. And Don's going to let this young group on the floor figure things out. Malaysia Fulwale, who went to a national championship.
I mean, Maddie McDaniel.
If you get off to a slow
Yeah,
start, you
she's
know
tough,
what's
bro.
coming.
Maddie McDaniel.
Watkins just driving on top.
So you know that if you run out of money, you got something to go to.
I guess I should start carrying cash.
Maybe.
I'd say that's good.
There we go, Malaysia. Yeah, get to the cup.
Missouri up, Cal up, and Stanford up. South Carolina up here.
Give me that shit.
20.
There we go, Malaysia.
Running out of time, and the shot
What's up with this
Jackson.
music in the background,
Second
bro?
opportunity. Jackson for 3. There it is.
Drop.
Players handle this environment. How do
Hey,
they
Malaysia,
handle
go to
it
work.
down?
Go to work,
How do
Malaysia.
they
Can't
handle
stick.
lead?
They can't guard you. You feel me? Get to the cup. They can't guard you.
Understand how good or what you need to work on.
Dang, I told you she was struggling. All she got to do is just dumb the game down. To the cup, draw some fouls, to the line.
Charlotte Sting. Those are the teams that I remember Don Staley with. Rhonda Matt. Sure. Well, now that's up to 12.
Here's Donovan. Kick to the corner to Mayer. Yes!
Oh, shit. Okay, Duke. All right, now Duke. 12-point game.
Trying to get this into single digits. Oh!
Okay, look, 10-point game. Okay.
Duke out rebounding South Carolina in this fourth quarter, 5-0. And when looking at the rebounding category, Duke is out rebounding South Carolina.
Other side, Bree Hall.
Charge.
That's gonna be an offense.
All right, now Duke. Get the single digits.
Jackson will dump off to Donovan. A bank shot.
Okay, now Duke.
Out in passing lanes, denying, but helping on penetration.
Don't move, Chloe.
In a 10-0 run. Kids gets the
Yesterday, and Virginia Tech was able to come back on the Bulldogs. Oklahoma able to come back.
Fagan had the ball taken out of her hands.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Duke.
Man,
Chloe Kitts. She's hooping, though.
Adding 5 seconds. Donovan elevates. He is 25 today. Up 10 here, approaching the 4-minute mark. And Chloe Kitts.
One.
We talked about
bucket.
work in the weight
Dang,
room.
your
When we
bucket.
were at Clemson,
Yeah, Chloe, your
she went
bucket.
in,
That was
got
tough.
a 15-minute workout in before she got away with the travel.
Thomas, the steal and score. Robertson.
Not gonna lie, Duke. All you had to do was just come with this energy a little bit earlier. I think it's a little too late.
That's a rebound by.
I think it's a little too late. Well, no, it ain't, I don't think so. I think it will. 3 minutes.
Mayer finding a lane
10-point game.
She'll bank it in.
Yeah, Duke not settling for just 3 points. Lee won the second.
Really nice ball movement for Duke. Mayer with the takeaway. South Carolina trapping.
Man, shit.
Swat.
To advance, try to draw up and get a 3.
Well, she can't advance yet. It's not under a
Foul Duke in the act of shooting.
That's
Like
exactly
that.
what you did. Exactly what you did. But that's game time, though. I ain't gonna lie, Duke. I think y'all just waited too long to turn it on. If y'all would have turned it on earlier in the game, y'all would have won that. I mean, I ain't gonna say y'all would have won, but it would have been a competitive, way more competitive game. Y'all held them pretty much in check in the paint in that fourth quarter. It's just y'all let them go crazy in the first 3. So I'm gonna be real, Duke. That's kind of on y'all. Y'all defense. Look, y'all scored them 22-13 in the fourth, 17 to the third. It really was that first quarter. Because to be real, South Carolina really ain't blow them out outside of that first quarter. Look. It was 12. Look. It was 12-28 in that first quarter. And then really for the most part, South Carolina just managed the lead. I mean, outside like the second half, Duke won the second half by what? What's it, 39-30? Yeah, they won the second half by 9 points. It's just they lost the first half by so much. Like it's just this disparity in the first half. But that second half, so I'm gonna be real, Duke. It's just this first quarter. Y'all let them get ahead by too much too early. And that's funny because South Carolina's usually the opposite. They're usually really bad in the first half and really good in the second half. They were really good in the first half and really bad in the second half. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna be later on in the season. But look, shout out Chloe Kitts, 21-11, double-double, 2 steals and 2 blocks. Fagan with 11, 2 steals and 2 blocks for her as well. Pow, 3 for 4 from the 3. What I told y'all, 11 points, 4 for 7 from the field. And Raven Johnson, 4 assists, 3 boards, 5 points for her. Everybody on the South Carolina team scored, bro. That's another thing. Look, everybody scored. Malaysia 1 for 7. Yeah, tell you, Malaysia actually kind of played pretty bad tonight, but hey, got the dub. But yeah, everybody on South Carolina team scored, and almost everybody did on Duke except for Cotton, but she only took 1 shot, played 4 minutes. So everybody that played 5 minutes or more got a bucket. So hey, scoring was pretty well distributed. For South Carolina, it definitely was. Everybody scored over 5 points outside of Bree Hall and Malaysia, and Malaysia took enough shots to get there, and Bree Hall only took 2 shots. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to be honest, really balanced scoring effort for South Carolina. I think that's something that it's a double-edged sword. The only reason why I say that is it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for South Carolina because everybody's getting some run. You feel me? Everybody played about 20 minutes, almost 15 plus minutes. Everybody played 15 plus minutes. But when the game is on the line and you need a bucket, yo, go-to person. I said it was in the beginning, in the start of the season, I said it was Chloe. A lot of y'all said it was Pow Pow. I feel like it's gonna be Chloe, bro. I feel like when you need a bucket, she took 14 shots tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she took double anybody's shots. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's shots total on the whole team. I think when you need one, you go to Chloe Kitts. And if you need you know what I'm saying, you need a 3, you need a guard to get one, there's gonna be Pow Pow. You're gonna have Tessa Johnson as well in that mix. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna be for South Carolina, especially coming up. They played a lot of ranked games so far. They played some pretty tough comp. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna give South Carolina a round of applause. They've been playing comp, bro, all year. NC State, UCLA, Iowa State, Duke. They about to play TCU. You know what I'm saying? They're chilling for a little bit, and then the SEC game starts. So yeah, man, they got a gauntlet, bro. Texas, Bama, Oklahoma, LSU. That's why I said, bro, the SEC is the SC freaking C. And they play Texas twice. And they play UConn and around Valentine's Day. Of course, Ole Miss and Kentucky are pretty decent. So yeah, man, y'all stop telling. I try to tell y'all this shit, bro. South Carolina, LSU specifically, like the SEC is tough, bro. Like, so when you say that certain people's schedules are weak, y'all have to take into account, bro. We're playing some of the best teams in the country, bro. Like, and Tennessee's not a slot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go into all of that, but I'm saying though, like, y'all have to realize that the SEC games themselves are really tough. So that's why I give South Carolina a lot of props. Their out of conference games are really tough, bro. And that they played 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they had to play this game, but 4 out of conference games that are all ranked teams. And they did their job with all of them outside of this UCLA game. But yeah, man. That's all for this video, though, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, make sure y'all leave a like for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications. And I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video, man.